enso na bank or peso ye politics anko betimi aka se ono de obeto ye na yahye eda ho no edada nanso oye minister enti wakyerem se nyankopon ebo ba ene bema eno ho ensem nenra the minority enso a press conference at the ensem ahodo tudwa honorable Vincent Eko Asifia ono at the ensem etudwa at the fa LGBTQ+ no ho ensem se de ho nsem at the ebebro or kansem at the fa naka ye director general enso ho se ene yen no enso emfemfiri ho no nsem enso hanum ye de ho nsem dodo na Eddie bro. But we're going to look at the curriculum na ekopium no yehwe from the educational perspective. Na yahwe say one more enwumesuamu no so how do they take it? Yenyi political lens no emfa ento home. Na yehwe from the educational perspective na yenka hosam. Yes, it is true. Say enei yen culture ene yen yema no enino ebobra ha ne no enko. But the world is pushing Ghana to do that. Yatete reports allegedly says sikatwitwiri dia omo asum edi egumunti wo mu ana aba betwam 2019 a similar thing arise here. Emma then opposition the NDC can sama hudo bebre e de efa satana Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh and education minister womo etwe ne srene abasa papa wi ase na omo akwa akoye from 2026, that is about 9 years down the lane, assign Abba Abepim, and so our Hanum essay 2026, that is 2019, and Tim said, bear 7 years down the lane, assign Abba Ababim, ya and nay, the new patriotic party, emum train the National Democratic Congress, and so Abuoso say omo esnike, kaso be a snake, and not just a faculty council, and ode Ababeshe yen quadano. Omo adisuamu enra said the discussion ko no hwe said the ko na chese se e be kira first week in second year and ebeba so nti e be kira kra womo akire wiansa na eni eba ho se ye de sansam no ba be wura culture mu a edien na ye de ehye nkora ne trimu. We are going to look at it from the educational perspective na ya hwe said the ho ensem enso etie ene ye be san ahwe 12-member committee. Yeah, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama atie say womo emetunefo emfa ye na economy no ehu efutu ha ye behwe ho nsem. How many times the advisory board, advisory committee, yeah, womo adwuma no ye de aye adwuma. I'll come and speak a bit about the century retreater. That time no mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ya na ho omokoye beba behwe the impactor inya emma yen Ghana for na Yahweh say if it is anything to go by, drawing inspiration from that, Yahweh say going forward, the 12-member advisory committee na Ebanum, whether it will be very impactful on our social discourse, before I say fiscal discourse, our economic discourse, and who ensem and so ewa hanum say messages no kakra aba minkin kind. Na afe yen twaso ha say I'm King Dave Fijase. Yesterday I said these politicians are destroying education in this country. Do you see how they are blaming each other for these LGBTQ plus issue in the curriculum, that it wasn't planned under my tenure, this and that. I think we the Africans with dark skin are cursed, unlike the white Africans like Morocco, Egypt and others. So how they have developed their countries. Okay, na drinchre eno no does it hold water? Well, also Edian Befi Ewa Bantam say I think NACA has serious questions to answer. It seems no proper review was done to the teacher's manual, and recalling the books comes with a cost which the taxpayer must bear. Please, the NDC must sit up with these LGBTQ plus issue. Again, Dr. Baumia, Ashanti Region tour is gaining momentum steadily. All right, Yada say, we say good morning, say, how are you? All right, Yenya Eno and to her. Good morning, I'm Mokai from Bantama in the Senate West District. He said there are government buses that are supposed to be working every day. So what suddenly changed? It's possible for one person to get them for free and run them empty, where they just parked somewhere doing nothing until the cameras came out. If they are functional, why aren't they deployed permanently to support public transport? And if they are not functional, how did they suddenly become available for this exercise. This is where the optics start looking like drama. You don't fix a daily transport problem with a one-off show. Commuters need consistency, not performances. All right. And also the Aban. Wafa Kofi Apia. Ewa ma me man Akwaba. Over.
Okay.
Na wako die.
Me adom na so e.
Me adom ho ye papa.
Ade ache bia.
Ade ache bia. Yanti asem fofra. Ye chiri se de mpanyfo kan no. Enti nenso asem fofro ho. Ya ye beka ho ensem.
Definitely.
Na bibia boko die.
Me adom.
Ye de nyame ase. Nyame ase pa. Na ma yankwe na yehwe de obon kraten ba kan kati of pana phones. O se beje phone. Wa bra o de bo anai bra ho beje phone. Na wa hye time apese otua. Na otuatua kan kakrakra so pese otua na wotwe so pese otua na da bia pese otua se bosumi bia na pese otua de ekọ ene hyehyeye wa wo hyehyeye no obeto phone so ama na wa wadi wo hyehyeye ne so ene nyo wo na hyehyeye ama no wa na hyehyeye wa de ena afi ni what scientific herbal hospital omo ena aso yasene a ye de obon krata no nsem no ye de ebro over to you.
Abusia for Sedeke aka no panafons ni wata da orma ye hensema no pay the obokrata no so omo eka ye the daily graphic na se as usual daily graphic the omampeni abede chiri Professor J Nana Poku Ajman emfuni aba or say 12 to advise president on economy. Just say nipa du mienu a mampeni abom din from presidential advisory group on economy, presidential advisory group on economy. Change because a page. And tis any pay any two man penny F4. Professor Poku Ajman beda no say Sam Jonah, former CEO of Anglo Gold Ashanti and the CEO of Jonah Capital. Or also can be ura kwame pienim. Ghana amanyo sem de. We kwame pienim free mo enye you. Ampianim
uniform enye yi
wajini din pa ona say Rolling Star no ko oyeku
kwampiam na
ko oyeku say Rolling Star betuli ma abaegu Johnson betu na abaegu ene e chi no charge no treason iti yi na chiri ja no iti 1992 no pese obegina flag bearer ma MPP no ena obi ede ne court friend e kwan kwam good say obi a okutu mampani abaya good ye
you won't me
nyina menye ye the celebrated case on defending the constitution was so no or the na obi a ato abayi no constitution e kire say so obi pese say no a fa omoja akora atwa so
until no defend the constitution
yes. No you two aban gu na foforo ba de a new grand norm has been established it we dig Ghana manjo sem tintimai on a political front it went me nyina 1992 or 96 before primary school good if you don't know zero a statesman a statesman
we jai party sense
statesman ti obi a ohia no mo bia it ye wo company de bibiro Ghana how ma consult no financially na ma pi on na mampani yi say omra na omeka ho bi saranso na Dr. Kwabena for ono so eka ho bi saranso na Dr. Henry Kofi Wampa also no so governor Bank of Ghana Kwabena for so no a governor Bank of Sabaye finance minister dipa no edoso
o yamse bebre mensa ye boa no ye mensa ye boa no mne Mr. To Brown no nyina
ka ho
to gba afede
the agbogbo mafia of Asogli State to go after them so financial engineering onimiye pa
professors ahodo
professors in account into MPP time near friend no economic management team we see a presidential advisory group on economy page it okay what a solid team
we see a friend saying
I didn't make I say we see back I say team is solid and I say
but when the panel wom dia offer you hwe ni panel wom no pa dia ene bra ma bo wo man mu ha dia offer
ke
eye
ade bia ye advisory board bia
e na me go say stress advisory
you tell me say MPP time one Dr. Bobia boom din ono Dr. Bobia no eche Professor Jenja Bafo Osafo Mafo Alaguru Samatin Dr. Antonia Kutu say we move to abaye for how do you
think nanka hefa nanka Ghana ntimi nro we
ba o de futu no ko na ken ya kuntunkrunku ofori atase ontia
obey ne dey
ontie Dr. Bam, yes, e-levy, what the bar, Wagana. E-levy, no, a friend say, mobile money, no, sabe, mobile phone, a since go. Sabe, my Juma, or Bombre, no, or send this guy, scarce amphiam, ya, mumu, ya, in way. It's your taxi mobile money. That's a here for now tax home. Tabam, ya know, the car Canada. And so can you so a taxi, e-levy.
The advice you need, Menyanka. And
that's what you lawyer attach. Attach your second for your time, Mac Kennedy or Mac, but I'm not running economy. No, so I'm quite. Your mom will say, Tabamia, so economy whiskey went to man, you know. Attach your kind of pain run because an anakum ye the kaka and attacking chances, so say, he was far away from managing the economy. So, yeah, near the Abefra, sir. Yeah, we advise about the professor Nana Pukwadma will be in his own on 1 year economist. One way a professor of linguistics. It was not the Omo Maakye and a Becky Cano, no so more Boanoa, no, the 2-man penny for. It is already Dean a woman, dear. A Dean, a cuckoo damper. Some Casamba Behe Century retreat. Na and near me peep you more honor, say the Ghana the Juma. Yes, I may do the can you politician or their foot to papa mano. Basse Obeji na or the Jumano on the other 7.
Century no almost say clear diagnosis of Ghana's economic problems. Almost said that who say Ghana. Your problem pani.
We have always known our problem.
Your problem
we have always known our problem.
Na omo ese government economy no suffer from persistent budget deficit. Rising public debt, energy sector inefficiencies, weak public financial discipline, over-dependence on consumption rather than production. Ni na eka a problem no.
Emu dia hin na enye no kre.
Emu dia na still yen koka ho asem.
Ni na ye no kre.
Yes.
Overspending.
Yes.
Over budget deficit also. And our dependence on consumption.
Energy sector
weak energy sector
inefficiencies.
Weak financial
the same thing. 7 years down the line, we are still thinking about the same thing.
We have always known our problem. But say politician no solve no. Also, yeah, mani ye na ekwa bato so a.
No jegum.
So last year ye kan ya. Abai no e ka say me fa teacher for, me fa nurse for, me si chiefs compound. O ma nyemu bia, adentia financial discipline. Yes. Ye ni scanty ni say eden ye to omu ni scanty no manye to omu say figures for 2025 no pa inflation interest rate T-bill rate bibia ye fe because omu say sika kakra ye wo no say asra hwe no ho e no avinibu sa no mo ye no the question is mampani ma betimi ya maintain sa discipline na kopem 2028.
That's another question. Until onye bibia
obo obi ma agitate she mo amfa ye adwuma ye ntoma mo
say dey asha seba
wanye ye kwan ya ye ntoma wo it is that's the stage ohunu say there be at the end dem ka say me discipline is anu a e be lose power nti and the contractors no monkoye teachers no ye fo mo adwuma na afi ye overspend e ka no bro so a na dimika kwa IMF
and IMF be boy aboso say yetime discipline fiscally because all the restrictions are bringing
ama ye dey adwuma
so I have free honor can we hold on to those restrictions
omuja ye 3 years pepe ne sako
the ideas need the advice on bema na implementation no that's where this problem is.
Okay, auto also go reduces fuel price at 15 stations 150 stations yan the years and no pay petrol na sat so kakra ministry draws light on gender recognize only male female to quell SHS curriculum controversy rana do so for young mesua so nemfoni wa ha eno ha na say Nyakopon bo nipa no e yo ba ne bema eno ano no de fufuru bi enka ho bio Jesus we the how na ka chese omu nyina mo hu de ye
ai on pa chese mo hu so no ka chese ono de obeto ye o se on person be play politics banko ka so ka politics a ni a hia to no beto bantu beto ye no
enya
ontu hunu
makwan se enko
no. It shouldn't be that way.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Officials to formalize union to protest rights, promote sustainable fishing. Into us, we hear me pa. Jidek, Giadek, Metalloid, and Gabe Dillock signed $60 million agreement to develop in Hini mine.
Oh, okay. Companies mako 3.
On say, Ghana, maybe I'm casting Yanko for us or Chin will try a man.
Oh, of us, they be a Canada.
In Hinion. Bauxite, I was saying in a Hinion. And yes, I'm good to.
Yes, say you need equipment, you need too, and you need the machinery, and you need one year debate too. But you farm man for ba, ebetu omoka etu. Say mpo you kwa farm man for ba mo abetua. Negotiations na no mokono. Send ya na ekrono.
So say 2016, and by the ma Ibrahim Mahama, and 2 minutes say, and ebi ababa na omutwam. 8 years nyina no, yentimi anya ho hwe. Afi aba we aba, also put up this consortium say omumra no mutu. Inti da ben.
Inti 8 years na tena hwa yentimi anya ho hwe. 8 years nke bi nketimi tu ya. Nka etimi beboa economy ye na beboa pa.
Yeah.
The whole 8 years ya wese no.
You got bauxite no the value chain no. And yes am get to. On say bauxite aye wo hadada no. You two a ye de ko Guinea. Ni adna bauxite no ko alumina. Ni akra alumina no aba. And sana companies omedi alumino. Ometimi di aye dwuma.
Vaco no ne na sefo na wo ha no.
Se vaco ho. Vaco no just akra alumina man.
No de aba.
E no de aye dwuma. What's about cry privatizing?
Anyway.
It is a starting in a hini na. The agenda is a fade ye be smelt and be waha. Ya you two I am fan Guinea. You bet turning from bauxite to alumina waha. Now if the amount Vaco couldn't be cool here alumi. No chance in the idea no. To look at the value chain. Womo a say dwuma we bia.
Yeah, e be fa wo mo. Ani sika de be ba o man mu.
Yanko yenim.
Me for the Ghanaian Times emfa entwa so emamo a Ghanaian Times ade krona ena ewo krata no anim na yensha say VIP calls for accountability, transparency in use of public funds. We Vice President Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman no dia betudwa say yedi amansika emawa say bi hu akonta yie na memu na ho fine. Said the mawa and ye katasu mu aso bia
say you Ministry of Youth and Empowerment
ehon so nsem ho
this say me ko tu
sa Ministry of Youth and ehon ne kanena na sports ne ka ho no kra de
na say the sports na free
nti ehon eno de ko tu dwa. Ghana Health Service issues red alert on possible meningitis outbreak.
Asutra soko
efren say asutre asokon okay and so kon
so kon se fast spinal cord henti wo se
ya so
kon na estifa je se wo ye nya meningitis.
All right. Improved macro conditions restore confidence in private sector. Deputy Chief of Staff and ede atudwa ono NSA enye safi miemra se ho na yenhwe. We restore order in transport sector. Minister, Minister. Ababe kasa.
Enra omo akra enkrafo amanfo interview do chano se minister no ne so nifa so.
So ababe.
Na man kana.
Say be ka wa ha sei. Enra anana no ha.
Na sanne ya. O do pa ministries ni nyina de obi eye. Ne busa say Ministry of Transport. E de
no mo ye. Enti enei o se enti just amfo be cancer.
Ai.
Hwamafo enra ayifo ayi bia kwa bonten na yebusa drivers ne say aden na mototo prices no musa omo say order from above no from car owners no omo say order from above.
That's how car owner ntimi nka say bia doom to take 5 cities watum
nti does it mean say the car owners have the law and under their control nti omo decide say na wo say aje omo kira omo say traffic okrum dodo nti number of hours na omo spending no emu atwe nti say be omo betima make omo sales no then why don't you formally report the appropriate quarters no one taking it up
na me adoma next week Monday ko no ye name motor union for no ba omo so omo bi ka omo reasons in tia Sadia the ba politicians ne ka ho
yo
so they will come here
yo
next week
I'm more reasons in
Tuesday, yeah
politicians near Sadia.
Almost politicians ka ho.
I see.
In the Masadi and ba. So we also buy be share on next week.
Aye.
We share moto union for next week no more at the bridge home. You betie wo mo. Osana me ka say ade no say union ne amienu miensa. Na ya se obi anso a. Obi di body e be che.
Obehu ni sisia.
Ba so obi kwaji obi tefa no man kwa say wo so te union. Wo see we no obi egum sa. What do you think will happen?
Yeah.
Anyway, yanko.
Yentoaso ofa. Yentoaso.
Yeba ko rakata ye the chronicle entoaso Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia. Also about Santiman. And run the first day campaign. Masa
Massive.
Nenye easy.
Massive.
Nenye easy.
Wow.
Also man for ba. We are
comparatively.
But the Tutun Bawumia de ho a what say yes. The support is there.
That's right.
Also Bawumia promises transparent campaign. Said or buy or cano or say resources to be sent directly to national, regional, constituency and polling station campaign teams. On say party be a born to there no problem no pa no.
Baby yes can go fano.
Yes my penda da ko for the kind or say politics ga there wo the small be and go. Open pa be the catch
what the small be a
was him man because politics ga there wo the small be and go. Do you see from
Nafako. Aye, what the third party be a be
so what is care ba Ashanti region. Na de ni nyina bra regional chairman say je na cha masa be SMP. So this care command regional executive. Na the man national chairman say je na kwacha be SMP. And no kan ho asem. So this time round they will ensure say baby say ko ohun Dr. Bawumia campaign here last election. Ska so the command constituency MPC no bia no. Anfa say obi nsem o.
You na je command me debi. But direct.
Omo package in direct. Say be si so. Enu bi no kan no. So wan ye ne sa obi beje no abeka che so oh ya cha mom ye call ye kai.
Bia je ne
bia e kama. Waje de akoto abro sa ba miensa wo hilltop.
Ayo pasa.
It will lose election we na call rounder. And son obi abeka che say t-shirt kura ba ko amaha sika am ka asem beba ya chama pulling agency kura mo say what o sika bi ama pulling agency ko tra bot o mo say come de om so no go didi no e ho na agro no nyina ye dey because so Dr. Bawumia say de sika no they say de ma national chairman mo sabaka mo de region mo sabaka mo de constituency mo sabaka mo de polling station campaign for mo sabaka mo de
wow to be a benyane de
it was a ko about na we a we need
also we need also see the free right
yeah to also Ken will provide jobs for the youth na toshe ono so na ka se ka Japan ono ba mebunu benya adwuma ye retraction and apology to Konos removal is questionable justice nene amegacha we is a some kokai no and ano ka se da bi enye sa ne kanti adwobro ya ntro ni yi yes ado kan no probe latest LGBTQ clinger honorable from team for the way them say ya dey on come actually
you have a daily guide entroso emfa emamwa SHS LGBTQ manual minority slums NDC eno ewa enra ena omonso ede etudwa se NDC for womo edim ho ya papa eno ewa hakrata no enim yaka ho nsam dodo na AG freeze abutricas accomplices nti romance cam no womo aneka abutrika ho no ena ene attorney general say monfa mo ho na munkodi eno ewa ha government orders 4 Airbus helicopters ti o mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama infoni ewa say de aban enya order say 4 Airbus helicopters emra Ghana ha eno eho ensem ewa ha afei oba eye ase honoma NSA scandal. Gift your wire trial begins January 22nd. Where National Service Authority scandal na ebaya abede chire ewo ho MPP aban so no gifty oware ono yese na se nie no nyame adoma bosumi ewumi de to so de no mienu na e hyase eno so ewo hanum sei father arrested over attempted 1 million Ghana cedi sale of 3-year-old son Radi no so abada da afi na papa no enso akwe papa no say wakoton ne ba Ghana sika no 1 million koton nipa da sani 1 million no de good botom ofa yento so koton nipa da sani 1 million no de good botom udi ayensa
na seska no pa de
na betimi di ayo
blood money
1 million is 10 billion blood money de na betimi di ayo anyway.
And in the Daily Statesman, it was so NDC under fire over LGBT kill content in teachers' manual. Reverend Tim for John Funi has said the yaka and so I don't know. Or said Natoshi can Japan best place to create jobs. Kwabena Japan to deliver policy day address. Ghana to host one of Africa's largest bamboo to energy projects under Kambek Grown More deal. Pampro.
Ghana to host one of Africa's largest bamboo to energy projects under Kambek Grown More deal.
Dear, it made the Pampro, you know. Any pini, dear,
of Amenkasa.
Two pick cry.
Asaman Kambek canon.
Two pick cry, you cry.
One more be chop Kambru twum. Why we near Crab
shop about to go conku. No, I could tabby dining tables. Who did you
Kambru be Wahanum? Kambru.
Missing Uncle Pombe try and buy the Baumia is the biggest threat to NDC. Since my chest said Dr. Baumia and NDC for Sono. Dear Omu be pure between me as I came before. Omunku Dr. Baumia.
Nano honorable Safoji. Yes, some analogy. Mathematical analogy. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Yeah, they now watch and say from the Fourth Republic. We share one more media mampeni na no. Ibebre yaka say we ontimi mampeni, we ontimi mampeni. No wachira chese nipa oye popular during that era. And a Ghana for Kotoaba man. Or shall see free a year Kofo Benso, Baya, Batamil Spencer, Ebeye, John Draman Mahama, dear Sobe, not drunk Kufuado. Not by Omiadi in a year. Nti, and they, me who opposition party or Chelsea win among Fanimra. Then is what I be. Taika pay, assumesi. So win a bar, or beboa, assumesi your bay, your cry.
I do buy in your cry. Oh, no,
Oberheno.
That's what I go for time, the Omcafano.
I
go for cry
2000.
Tibo Nim Casa
2000. The year 2000. Kofon Kwa adverta. Friends, then government and a party in government. Yeah, Kwana Okaya. Millions or make us many. Bebre.
Apart from government, no one party.
No.
Backlash Akofonya, but he won.
Yes.
And me. So here the Fourth Republic. I mean, Makato is the best president Ghana has had.
Okay. Yes. So, delegates, Ghanaians.
At a news. Yeah.
I don't try.
Hey, most they writing
off. Now Dankwa Kufuado. We are bonidia, and you are cursing untimely Mampenida. On no could say he's too short. They say he can be president. Ha. No, so yeah.
Rollins said that.
Anyway, so party politics is interesting in Ghana.
Your Mahama, we in the first one.
Yes, want to be want to be what a John. Yes. We are saying Ghana for massively see on our history. The dynamics are very, very yes.
Females, yeah. Able be no I am
which president.
President. Yeah. Hey, now go for crowd in the new home. Omakaya actually say, oh, the yes. Intiminka. Yes. Anyway, yeah, got a new crusading guide. New
crusading guide. Anna, yeah, they twaso. Say, Brian Champions campaign gathers momentum as endorsements fly in nationwide. As endorsements fly nationwide. Flying in. Yeah. Nationwide. Okay. Fly in nationwide. Okay. Now, just say.
Unia Kwabena Japan endorsement back okra unya hu.
Asa ko kabiu. Oh, wafa.
Obi dey na fly.
Asa ko kabiu.
Kwabena dey ndu hu ba kokora.
Oh, wafa. Wo pesa adan me ko kan wo se nya no.
Asa bi a wa search a video hu.
Asa adan me ko kan wo se nya no. Ni obi a sheda endoso mi ame bra. Sei na yeko. Anyway. Kwabena say obey policy day nti yen twen no. Anyway. Right. Afei mi enko recurrent LGBTQ related teacher manual minority demands probe ti ako yakan ho ensem edada ewo ha. NPA applause storm for swift return to full operation. Say the Tama oil refinery, they say the Ashas no and NPA force omo boma basopa omo ayade and no and so ha. Ken Oforiata ICE and NDC's conflicted use of due process. And no ewo krata no enim. Na just say Ken Oforiata any ICE ewo US memo any NDC for nemo mode ba no ase emu enna ho sana pepa no
up till now the guy can say be ntimi my clear explanation of what is happening.
We Canadian, the lawyers say Canadian,
lawyers say come with the
ambassador Canada, attorney general Canada. Anyway. All right. Okay. Ambassador Shanita Foster champions youth entrepreneurship and impacts in Ghana. Kenya Japan is the answer to youth unemployment. Natoshi su egusua or bought the role at the candidates.
Yeah, but the daily gist and Twaso was say NSA 38 million city scandal. Gift Yowari faces trial after 22 million refund rejected.
Wow. Hey. What do you mean refunded 22 million Ghana cedis?
Refund the cost say okay play bag in.
Okay.
No, I'm saying
you better 38. And I be court.
Is it true?
So opese or the 22 million Ghana cedis ba.
Play bag in the matters oye. But my men were 22 million now. Ghana cedis. Scano 220 billion. And no time say money scanner me fired in ye. Wow. Is it true? So we down what the abes adi. Inti nyame adwa busumi de toso eduonu mienu 22nd January. Try no mere mashase. Esro minority blows say
NDC cover.
Over LGBT content in SHS levels and no Canada. Atoforsen missing in the Mahama Economic Advisors team. So says all her economic management team ni twa mu na finance minister Kenufrata no ka ho. But we the page here by Prudential Advisory Group on economy no. Finance minister dinim. Inti enra say na also ti the puncher.
Bank of Ghana so do we have the Bank of Ghana governor also?
Yeah, is but at least it's a Bank of Ghana governor credit anymore.
The finance minister should be there.
He should be there.
Yeah.
So because a fiscal and monetary policy. Monetary policy is here control inflation, interest rate, any other no. And a fiscal policy, the honey heard the spending.
Yeah. Expenditure man
expenditure no. So it is anima with me no. Any kabumwa. So you can't have an advisory body. Yeah, they no control monetary policy. On fiscal discipline no. Or no yes or
is it oversight or deliberate?
I say on terms of reference, yes,
okay.
But the Juma power on Bayano said the economic management team nim dana. These two people should have been there.
Yeah.
The finance minister and the governor of Bank of Ghana. But the beer, Omono, a chatty another course be we already know. Finance minister or technical advisory team view.
I also
technical advisory team view. So, and a Bank of Ghana should omo board.
Yeah.
Ankasa say day. To be a man penny person we move a different angle.
Well, anyway.
What do I say?
Anyway.
That is why be at to force in him. SC grant 500,000 bill to jailed Maslock officer. Atusian. Mfuni ewa. Then na go atusian. Okay. Anyway. Ghana signs another aircraft deal with Airbus. Embassy for and Ramology statement say Ghana buying the abedamo. Say omonye helicopter and 9 and for my specification type of helicopter ye penny in ano omodi aba. No say it will take them 4 years to deliver.
So that we are expecting it somewhere 2029.
2029.
And
They are
2030. 4 years there.
4 years 2030.
Yes.
2030. You better about baby. I'm at the next president. Nabre son a bede. Beba. It say your mama cry name a contact ya. MEC Nabre.
No, I enjoy be.
Or enjoy be.
I enjoy be.
Okay, circle for my order for Falcon 900. Buy no. No call. Eba meals time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Inti ya na omuye hu dede ni pi no to be ya. Ya na
politics.
Enya politics.
Sa.
Chop kakra wo ho ndia.
Ayo.
Sebe ma breso me ma contract anya se me partner mu. Me ma.
Menya kakra
Na me menya kat kakra o.
Bibi ni black man. Wo baby adwene wonti eno no be yes sa nti.
Me ba ya me se o yenye. Nya de ehunu Ghana.
Obibi ni black man.
Wa sa o yenye ono ba de a o se ihia rupre foforo.
That's right.
Minister still draw free fuel against president's order. Hey. Someone penny be ka se atwam. Sala
Kwajo fo symphony nso na da ha o.
Aso na e be so government communication.
Ono da ha. Ti aban no no kra dia na chese aban na da Ghana fo. Senya no kra so dia paper no should come again. Should come again. Also ko krata fa to so senya mienu hu. E ho na story no wo. Ti unya delegate akokan. Yenso ebe kan ye de. E wo ha. Obentoaso hu. Yentoaso ne mfa the inquisitor. Entoaso. Yemfenwie. Was a resetting Ghana JM's best CEOs. Womo ewa ha. Nti Sami Jemfi Enfoni ewa ha. Dr. Andy Okran Enfoni ewa ha. Edoji Tamaklo Enfoni ewa ha. Albert denu huni ye.
Abakwadwotum.
NFA Sibe Sapon anase den ono so
Anthony Sapon
ono so Enfoni and so anti we paper no menim what criteria any hwemu a oyeye but ono eno de atudwa se oba amampania yes omo a omo ebom ho bodem pa no Sami Jemfi wa ha no mo aka ni nyina enso e wa hanom sei Gamix is 10 years old okay enye no ento honum na afi yento aso e wa ha local government ministry journey of consolidation reforms renewed hope in 1 year and also ewo hanum esia over yemfancy
yaba na sekese ma yaboafo opana phone simi fanto anim se bomode ya se phone bi a opɛ no oba na so ya wabagye phone no wo de ye adwuma na otuatua kakra eno nti udrim phone fo apɛso oto ya osika nyanso ye no opana ama kwan se bra na bagye Samsung na opɛ Itel Infinix Tecno iPhone de opɛ bia no ko na uduru a ose kakra mi wonie kakra bia de koto ase commitment fee na oto ase a na odo Ghana card na national ID card bia o meso kwa ma refi ukuduru na unkura Ghana card na national ID card bia yentimi mfa mawo efi se ufoni no ena be miehunu sampa oye Ghana ne hwe wo kira kwan a yehunu uduru na de kakra bia kura wo de to ase a na opana de amount wo se madwuma meye no eye go camp to bia de bia susu ananse na otwe ana bosom ye de phone ma wa ye wo app bia da phone no so ndi se obese otua 50 cedis a o transfer from Momo ana telecell a cash mu a na koto sa app no so obon se app na ka kire se phone na ogie ne 3000 watua 200 yaka 2800 ti obon se da bia otua no phone no e prompt o se watua sei aka sei watua sei aka sei date crail se otua no wo so okogi na otwe a na bosom ya date ni nyina app no so ti date no so a app no be ka kire se date na se otua no ya so de eboa ma ogiwi a onko upana phone shop bio ba auto dem betua kopim se phone no beteka wie na ayo de ompe we na apede so omode ya no pay so obekuma se edum upana phone shop nyina wadum ho ba kon any Prudential bank no ko hasabosa na se no ne di hwe ba kon so ne Ezra FM ne di hwe no for 0248 255535 0248 255535 afi 0200 866 455 0200 866 455 or so.
We have to him say ni was scientific hospital say bra na Dr. Nimo emwa na yade bi e ha obia no wonyi emfan free ho emam woni na pamfo beka bom bebi a yade na kohye bia no researchers and scientists and medical specialists e wo ho ma ombeyi na omo e de free ho e de amount bema ana ba e no how about bema na oba no ho a bra Dr. Nimo ebeyi e free ho e de amount awo na wo pa so bema na ba bra na yemwa na nya bi eto na so sanso ena o prostate no ena how aba hom eno so otu ho anamon de ade bia wo nipaduam bia se eye wo sa ana se wo brebo ana wakoma ena how aba ho ana se bio nsa yade ena e ha wo ntehyewa ana se chi yade mujamroso typhoid eye mukro eye mubuye dompe ana honam ena how abamu etwere kra na etetewa bra no onyi amwa na onko emfa emau hepatitis A, B and C anase enche na referee asem ni nyina no otuhu anamo yare no so okọ ebekro so okọ enkro ihia so bebo anan na de oni achim ewo Dr. Nimo eho o ni wa scientific herbal hospital e okumase ene enkran kumase yasoye no ewo Atonso Monaco junction yene Adansi Rural Bank no edie no hwepe enkran ewo mile 7 tantra kwan so ye ben Janet Corner afei ye adwuma efri adwada ekosimi minda no pa no so bopai mu a na ye bi yapono ahye adwuma ase no sia na yapon adwuma frempanyfo e 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 ana 0279 087 687 0279 087 687 na afei yene u enni enkomo womo eka ho bi ena yede de won krata no ede be omienu ena eso yasene a yede ebremo ma yenyi messages no kakra ewo ho no enfri ho na afei yemra na yemedi yenkomo no enso sede etiem we ese oyiboboaten watwoma nrebehi or say member MPP Media Patron Dr. Baumia is warmly welcome to the Ashanti region, the World Bank of MPP. With God, victory is possible. Hashtag the Baumia Factor. Greetings to Honorable Amwawuku Michael, Ashanti Regional MPP Secretary Hostful, and Dr. Nyame Kessben of Discovery Medical Center, Sofuline. Webu Boating and Odiwe and so a braying and Anopay. DJ Opai the more Efri Kumase Swami. So the NDC don't even have a formidable candidate to match Dr. Baumia as it stands now. Let's give Dr. Baumia an overwhelming win and the job is 80% done. I love NPP. Greetings to lawyer Chichi, Deputy Secretary Ashanti Regional, Chairman Odinoho Kweku Apia, Honorable Maxwell Fosubuachi, former MC Swami, Chairman of Osu Bempa in Shayeso, Honorable Hawa Kumsin, National Women Organizer Hopeful, and JFK. All right. Woody Enono. Golden Boy Anas Woman Ponting, say good morning, Kildian Offer. You will be rewarded this year. Yes, of course. Let me greet Ken, the National Health Insurance Director, Mampontin Kwabri is, and lawyer Samit Jenfi, the CEO of Gold Board. The super incompetent opposition party, NPP, should think about their own scattered party and stop mentioning NDC's government, because the NDC government, led by John Dramani Mahama, is performing in every, and it is fantastic. You see the dollar and the fuel, they are dropping. It is amazing. Okay. Yes, Nadia, and and the signature into advance so na enyo Lawrence Bwache yetafro buchi o wasenu sorry kwanta Oben Unity Oil Filling Stations. The NDC has been nothing short of a disaster for this country and must be shown the exit. The NPP must come back, but if they can come back, then they must elect the politically unblemished Honorable Dr. Brian Champon as the next flag bearer. Is number 2 on the ballot. Choose 2. Win power. Long live Brian Champon. Long live NPP. Long live Ghana. Thank you for your message, Lawrence Bache. John Mahama and NDC members should give us a break. Assemblies of God, pastors, imams, Roman Catholic bishops conference, opinion leaders, CSOs. Are you in this country for propaganda? These people made the propaganda you made against the Kufuor and NPP government. Now, John Mahama and the Education Minister even introduced LGBTQ in our school leaders. Why now? You are quiet because John Mahama has shamed all of you. That's why some of us will not go to church. Propaganda stomach pastors, imams, Roman Catholic Bishop Conference, God will judge you all. Take your time. Don't add emotions to your message. Galamsey, QD. This morning, Subriso Forestry, NDC Constituency Organizer, and so-called OB, this NDC Task Force fought. And his boys, NDC Constituency Organizer, and his Galamsey boys, exchange of guns this morning. Please. Sɛ wa wo sunyane ɛna ɔde wei aba sɛ wa kyerɛ sɛ NDC for na Galamsey na boso a wɔn ɛyɛ no. Teacher Kujo Ewo Tepa Enyina Susu. As the NDC government is trying to ensure that all NDC members are given the chance to milk the country dry. After 1 year in office, is it now that you need an economic advisory board? Shame on you and your NDC cronies who are bent on looting and draining the national coffers before you leave office. Shameless party. Greetings to Dr. Baumia, Honorable Eric Nana Ajiman Prempe MP for Hafa North and Chairman Odinho Kweku Apia. Kuka ono so the ode aban right me enko here video si na afi yeba bedi enkomo enso ewo ha na yahwe ene mene eye akyerkyerefo akunini ena ebedi enkomo enso ewo ye dwumadie eso na ene se dem di kan ede to dwa no ye hwe the LGBTQ from the educational perspective, where the minister's directives say a directive and that's a policy confusion, the sex definition debate, how does it reveal or what does it reveal about our educational system? The educational economic reset and advisory recycling. The impact say the kind of senching some no edi atuja and some and then yami eya aduma menya opening Emmanuel Kaibutri ono a senior lecturer or Amstead ono hadada ye trained Professor Lawrence Lowell ono a director senior consultant reason consultant RC Group Limited Company Ghana, RC Global Group Limited UK, and also Ebeba Abeka Yensa. But me create videos no kakra na fe yen so ewa hanum sei. Ma yenko the Minister of Education ho Honorable Haruna Idrisu enano enra ode betudwa se wono wa direct say nneɛma na be ppm our handbook of SHS2 physical education and health no no wachim say biologically you can say nipa ye wo bema ene wo oba yenko tinsam no say de ono ano e kan no na yemra
education possible for education. There should be no ambiguity whatsoever regarding the definition of a man as in a man, a woman as in a woman, as in biological sex. And sex means biological sex. Reference to man, woman, sex means reference to the biological sex and the sex of a person at birth. Settled. So in every educational literature in Ghana must reflect same. So there should be no ambiguity whatsoever in the definition of a man, a woman, and sex. For our purposes, the sex of a person at birth holds. That depicts and reflects Ghanaian values and our laws. And that is how we want to bring up all Ghanaian learners in an environment that they appreciate, that the morality of our society rests in the extent to which they uphold these values. So I thought that I should use your forum to respond.
Minister of Education Honorable Haruna Idrisu and Oditudwa say no matter what it is, Nyagopo Badi and Oboba and Obobema, Ebia and Kahumbi, India, then a copy of Bukunumo. That's the big question that we need to ask. So we are going to look at it holistically. So let me akano pressure from the world and as outer world. And then my yes, we see remove Nakache and Director General Minority for and so and sama womo ede atudwa no say enei penia oda naka ano ene afei peni so a ono ene Director General na Ghana Education Service no ono so womo enyini frenra no mo press conference no sansem ni nyina efa LGBTQ and I said the definition of a bar any bema any de ka ho no ewo handbook no mu no enema the minority we honorable echo asefua ena odensem to yentiensem no said you can no poti.
3. The dismissal of the Director General of NACA and the chairperson of NACA board for failure of oversight and breach of public trust. We say so because NACA is now telling us, assuming without admitting, that the document was developed by the MPP government in 2024. If you don't believe in it, why then do you go ahead to go and even print them in 2025? That is causing financial loss to the state. Because these are teacher manuals that you have printed and distributed across the country. And that is why we are calling for the head of the NACA CEO and the board chairperson of NACA. The institution of a full parliamentary inquiry by the appropriate committee of the House into the development, approval, funding, and circulation of these materials, including the role of external partners. Now, there's a call of conscience and civic responsibility. I once again use this opportunity and on behalf of my colleagues call on the bishops, that is the Catholic Bishops Conference of Ghana, the Christian Council of Ghana, the Methodist Conference, the Presbyterian Conference, the Muslim Conference to examine the teacher manual carefully and determine whether its content is in consonance with the teachings of Christ. And for those who are also Muslims, to also assess whether the content in the teacher manuals are also in consonance with the teachings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. 3. The dismissal of the Director General of NACA.
We the minority non press conference omo ena yabobi achomo akase yen dismiss the Director General of NACA and the chairman ni nyina yen yomu enfemfiri ho no muka se enei yen sign enhwenhwemu na yenfa enkom say omo taxi the religious bodies no say womo enkonkohwe manual no mu yie pa na omo enhwe se ensem na womu no kire se de Ghana ye niema no sa na che but omo na also mkodi se adwuma na say the responsibility of the government na say obasa ansem ofa mami ndi wa chintre kakra e wo sansem no the press conference and before the babonti
so say at the end the home commander da yeah say no boni nimura papa bia oniwura omemu ha no politician the year de na nya na wa prato no yonko so se no yonko no mum na yeden na ye be ye papa de a obi agene ma no ho se me na maye so this say no NACA for so many more education minister nim ho he yes for nim ho he why na the shame
why na ye
the book be any publisher say book be obi na publisher
the publisher we so I improve ready
so you na kra wi ansa na publish you nti yem fa nko obi see publisher no ye bia ya ye bia wi aba they say afi na e recall na ye no foforo Reverend Tim for George say nye honko a so kai manual na ewu bebre ya wo say ya two book no kra atwene kra ba ye hu ni wura ye hu di oye somebody ni wura ye nyanto Ghana for you
wonderful of yango jasomra ye ba be di ko
but said namta no klo ya
ai mpa jom fakata no say wo ho no control
so na ya said namta makro former Maslock CEO on the dinner some kra wiu dinner some buanofo ba wodwane ti unya judgment in absentia MPP abreso mo ntimi amfana ama na eno na manfo ka kire ndisi aban se so mo kofa ken abade a ene ma me na yedi na sema wiye dada no ona eso ba first sana mo de kai dey atronra that is America Immigration and Custom Enforcement ICE for no so mo ye adwuma
papa
ba enra de Minneapolis wa ye omo no
ai ma me ke
kai o ma kon su she eno mo hwegu kwa no se omo ba na ka so ayo tro omo chicha manfo no idi
Grata no said the arrest and detention of Mrs. Sedinam Tamaklo Atianu. I can today confirm that Mrs. Sedinam Tamakula-Tianu is being detained at the Nevada Southern Detention Center, 2190 East Maakye Avenue, Penrump, Nevada. My information is that she was detained by U.S. Marshals on January 6 and has since been kept at that detention center. I'm reliably informed that acting on extradition request sent to the U.S. authorities sometime in July 2024, U.S. Marshals arrested Mrs. Tamakula-Tianu and placed her in detention to await her day in court. Signed, Victor Emmanuel Smith, Ambassador to all media houses. Inti Victor Smith is showing you.
Yeah.
Inti the audio abetu inti chema na chese 6th of January. And ya chema mean ya didn't go to detention. Ni na July last 2022. And ya issue say ya rehwe no ache no. And marshal so na kwa akoche no na koto se enche den beko court. No wako defense bono dia. Na chese ya tunaba Ghana. No wa be serve no sentence.
Also be fight say they can fight.
Yes, nkuma. Yes, ntimra na yemi no obedi hode na wie. Se hono mo wodi fode a na ye de na ba, odi bi mu de na ne. Wa pe no ba bi atena.
Ghana de obedu ya okum
straight away.
Because ye di asem na wie. Anka period a wo so de be appeal nyina twem. And you see no the Ghana de oba be do the on the na asem de.
You be do Ghana de na straight. Oba ya na de ne konso. Anase ba bi de ne beko. Nyensa wo mu kwase ya na classify ni nyina sense wo mu.
To begin her prison tense.
10 years old. From 2021. Nkaze nko ye twa 5 years old.
Oto ha go twa 5 years.
Wa ge bi kran ko benya presidential pardon no. Anyway. Right. Ofe nko jasomra.
I was for Grace Fields Academy. See if I'm to him say we were bata wo for na se wo ba open school di na kwa school papa any Grace Fields Academy. Na we eyema mo be adwuma was Central Business District no. So obokuma se dum kajetia asafo bantama ha no a so wo office wo ha na oba o Grace Fields Academy ye pa o se period bebre wo sorry anope wo do ba ndoko school na wa ba adwuma se akwara ni so a yeso opon wa se tuka no aye dey akofa no ya na ompon yo ba Grace Fields Academy de e wo hedum ha ya ti akwara no wo ha kopem se no na nunu abepon ti wo fa ho na ne ye dey ekofi so and then say umzo see market ye day care center near the adi wo se be ya parent ba na ne ba o sana modeling na Grace Fields Academy ambassador do am be ye adwuma okru no mfimfi no mo fa mama no mra ha wo be ha checherefo nyam so de teom wo see environment was very beautiful ambience when you beje ho pa omede Montessori approach and extra GS curriculum ya say ye ka ho asibti o moteche nkwara nyam suro pa ya indoor and outdoor extra curricular activities o ye no bua man kwara no konka school fees so ye moderate ya ebeso obi abotom Grace Fields Academy abrosan ye to aseda house dan so no ehwa na omowo Obata or from 0541 034267 0541 034267 afi 0207 126216 0207 126216 afi 0594 792522 no money nkita ho.
Yari tu anim say education institution bi ese ohia teacher fo a omo qualifying na wa form na onyomo aye adwuma na se oyobi a oye teacher ni a qualify se teacher na omu ndidiso ha e ka teacher ni o qualify na che se teacher ni a wajeje ntete se opese o kyerade e bi ene ye ka no oyobi a woni eje ho so opese o kyerade o school mu a for application letter any CV ebra Kessben FM front desk e wa se da house ha ana se obetimi application obetimi de akọ email yi so Academy of Destiny 7 year figure Academy of Destiny 7 no 7 figure no enye words no at gmail.com Academy of Destiny 7@gmail.com almost abeka na nsenkan ho no omo ene wo aka
Saranso na Kessben University College so see enkai mo we senior high school no se we en nyame boa o ma wonya 6 credit passes a brabeto de suaso Kessben University College Ghana Teacher Education Commission GTech ajomatum na educated ma won every KNUSC eneba di adanse said they are affiliated to KNUSC a also nka hire bia so wonya 6 credit passes no ka no ese mo miensa ye 3 course subjects no and afei bi say elective service area kra usua ade no onya mfie du nunum so a we mature student so timba ebeto adesua course some year Bachelor of Business Administration omi accounting marketing human resource management afei banking and finance we any options na ya wetuma yimu back on Osaya Bachelor of Science in Information and Communication Technology, Computer Science and Entrepreneurship, Bachelor of Arts in Media and Communication Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Politics and International Relations, Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration and Leadership, and a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Midwifery, Logistics, Procurement, and Supply Chain Management. Per admission from Libito, our multi-credit savings salons of Krabate be a bear war, our gun have a beer. Afi Kessben University City Campus were doom. Abasan in the Asda House there, Dim Shenimono. Afi Kessben Media, Kumasi Doom Asda House, and Afi Kessben 20 was Abasaya, or Kwame Kroma Circle. Main campus no contrast, Lake Road, and one Casawa 0501 637383 0501 637383 so.
Kessben Travel and Tour say ehefa na otu kwan yakọ obefa wiem na de akọ ha na ne odi abeda wo mo sa kwantri no kwan bebre fa so ekọ ewiem nkwan na afade a oyonkopa wadamfo pa de obetibe tu afutu pa bema onimde bema akwankyere ene Kessben Travel and Tour timika se ananka wabo anan na waba aye Asida House first floor eho na Kessben Travel and Tour ewo nimpa ifo metena se na de how bia fo akwantri no fato omanim na omomo akwankyema onimde ebetumi abase bia enei bebi akono nim ho ope ho information ebetumi ama obi ebetumi abase bebi awoko no hotel akoda kura unim se de he na ene obotom befa ohwe status ade he na ne befa ebetumi apebi ede ama opese nkura yenye advance booking emfa emawa ebegina wanamu ni ayama ticket mekat plane ticket ena wo pa eno so ebetumi aye advance na yede amount na chese wako na bibia akoyi enso ede amount sanso ena flight no kra no schedules no etisen taben ena flight we a2 we ebeko direct anase ebe transit time ben also check ni nyina no fa ho empenten kwa no ebedan Kessben Travel and Tour ba ko de betwam se ma ticket on credit wo de so se meboa to anamon na bra first floor Asida House ha na enimpanyfo emedin komo freyen e was 0209 43 4999 0209 43 4999 na yenyo so
Say unim say na no Supreme Court sa yeah kase nam tamaklo the deputy on the D na asem na ne go to so you got a man bill what them 5 years you got a man bill 500,000
afeni a man bill
sureties there be you see book you bow afọ it was 10 year jail term we try 5 years and the Supreme Court a man bill
okay what them 5 years and a man bill
500,000
yes
two sureties akaso on fa daimra on fa bibia bra nti mami obeba bobedura said now
honey asem no so odru from airport na say sanity odu ya
odu ano
ya macho
Supreme Court
straight away
odu ana ye fro so na go baby
anyway right enti eno mamema openi Emmanuel kai botwe akwaba obeni akwaba
ya
na boko de
nyame adom ye ho den chen enra
ede yame ase pa se ene chen nra ene ko botwe be de ene yebesua de na yahwe LGBTQ ho ensensem ewo hanum sei nei minister ababonten abechirim se definition ni nie but nei ye kire yen pass a law yen family values ho emra na emra previous administration yeah say private member bill beba ye be sign be asante according to the speaker or say Kaosenka na Dankwa Kufuado didn't sashia na nka be yemra omampani say it died with the last parliament ene ohon kroniba wa na sneaking about room 2018 a similar issue happened at JHS and I say basic school no emu Emma side time MPP4 and na wa ban so ma NDC4 twom sreni abasa so say NDC4 na wa ban mu Emma MPP4 so twom esre ene aba mamintiu obanim emfa ho na yenhwe no from the angle of the educational level na yenhwe
Keodi medase enkomo no ede na On say nkɔmmɔ no yɛbɛdi pa. Ne di kan. I was saying me de nkyia because ɛbɛm say yɛsi afie we mu no. First time yɛba studio ni. Nti I was say de nkyia kɛseɛ ɛma atiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ. Na menkyia me vice chancellor Professor Frederick Safo, Pro Vice Chancellor Professor Isaac Boatin. I mean, Chia Nana Udumase, Konongo Dumase Hene.
Okay.
Dr. Nana Kofianchi. Osai ni fahinema Jabin.
Okay.
They say Utuoni Hua Nana Ewoho. Se ye fano enkomono a Keodi. Nia medikan akane say Sankumowe is a battle between the cultural values and modern educational needs.
Okay. Ntokwa eda mamre ni amanyo ene sede adesua no abaifodie etie.
Sa pepepe.
Ntokwa eda ntemu no.
Sa pepepe. Eno na sisia no yedi ehun nkomo no. So a battle between cultural values and modern educational needs.
Okay.
Na sene ebeya ebetimi adi nkomo no ye na amanfo ebetimi apesive ye no. Ma menka on record say me call training college. Fusu College of Education. I'm actually the basic schools. 3 basic schools. Me try Dimon, Putricrom, DHHS and Betnim. Ma try 3 secondary schools. Nina Hini Senior High, Mansell, KNUST Senior High. Okay. And Sana Echo Menim. Enti se ebano educational sector na ekire se ye de ye wuramu ayemu adwuma enti yenim sene ade ne esitie.
All right.
Very well. KOD se ye bano eye sesie the bone of contention de ade. The bone of contention no is about a certain definition of sex that has appeared in a handbook.
Okay.
Obi baby say handbook, teacher's handbook de ade. Say ka say teacher's handbook a book say ye curriculum wi a ye de ma teachers a contain topics a obekire na poso. Enti unya teacher's handbook no anya syllabus. Now for the based on these 2 materials no other friends and writers are expanded topics no na abedane textbooks.
Okay.
Na bi nso adane other friends peripheral materials. Na yede aboama adekire no akoso. Enti se eba na say teacher's handbook a eno no containing the key friends and the key pointer yede eba bekire ade ana yebe inculcate into the minds of the student.
Tia de croppoti na e de be hye nkwada ne trimu no. Ene na handbook na wo mu.
Sa pepepe. Enti handbook me can say is the driving policy of education. Enti say aban and say policy makers say omo person omo change the society. Omo person omo change the spheres of the country the minds bibiana it is being directed to the teacher's handbook and then the syllabus.
Okay.
Enti ade aye ka no the magnitude of it no e ade a ehu eson
timi emfa ne tra
sa pepepe. Na definition no say o check here in the handbook no me share definition is coming from a Cambridge dictionary.
Okay.
Mo check here the dictionary cambridge.org. December 24, 2025 now. I think say that definition now portray say sex is not only biological. Name how a person perceive to be, and no is coming from that angle. Say me tremu ya, nature say you can say a friend say wabosua enye oba ne bema nko a name ekwanya a wo fa so a wo hu no eno na kire say eno na kire o sex no Cambridge definition. Na senya me kan ye no and Komoni Ninano is centered on a battle between the cultural values and the modern educational needs.
Okay.
I didn't say we are in a Ghanaian setting. How do we see ourselves? How do we define it? When you come to Ghana, the demographic, is made up of one, Christians, Muslims, then the traditionalists. Well, we can make an argument for other minor ones and then maybe a pagans. But then the major ones, and I had the better discussions.
Okay.
And see, on the perspective of your fan of Christians, how is a friend is saying sex defined? Say, Oko Genesis 1:27 or 28 now. Or say, God created human, male and female. Quote, unquote. Enti onyankopon bo ba ene bema.
Ti said me whom be any more.
Sani ya me ho no. Eno no Bible na e Christopher no ejidi no eni ho. Obi beka say ene say waka ba akopɛ. Nti say waka ba akopɛ dia yentumi emfa nyina so nya asɛm. Na wakɔ Genesis 2:24 no so. Or say, therefore a man, so the key word is what? A man shall leave his father. In the Ninano, a certain sex. One group, that is a man, a father. Then there is what? A mother, and be joined to his wife. So mother, wife, father, son.
To a
man.
Two. Yes.
Two. So, consequently, I have been able to establish, say, with your demography, Christians are a doors, omo beliefs and settings where they take their inspiration from, does not define it in a way that you see yourself.
Okay.
Then, yanko the Quran, enti say, o check Quran so I mean, these ones, they are very key, and it touches and borders on our interpretation of how we see ourselves in 10, 15, 20 years to come. And that's why it is important that we establish all these things, then go into the policies and also critique those policies. And see, offer a Quran and also Quran 3:14. I say beautiful for men is the love of the things women.
Beautiful for men is the love of the things
women. So there is a clear distinction. The definition for sex in the Quran also discusses male and female.
All right.
Twaso called Quran 2:2-3. And also, and only there he make use of men not going to their wives when they are menstruating.
Okay.
And I know, say, say jurisprudence, your category of people they don't menstruate.
Yeah.
And we also have category of people that menstruate.
Okay.
And then there is a clear distinction based on the Quran definition of sex. Now for the yaba yankasangasa yedim.
Traditionally.
Kyodi. Wow, Tiwan mono. Oh, out one me saying, Onana, ene onhene. Da ben ena ubia bijina hon mo wa address no different from say offering no oba and offering bema. Me dem bese me tie fru.
See that. See that.
We are sure.
See that.
Yo. And see, it means say based on these three things, these three friends, major friends, how do we call it, groups, that makes up the chunk of Ghanaian population. All out the view say by defining sex, it should be biological, male and a female.
Okay.
But then, why is a battle between cultural value and a modern educational needs?
Okay.
Say, when we talk of modern educational needs now, then the thinking now goes beyond Ghana. It goes beyond Africa, the continent, and now puts the world as a global village. Now, where do we take our inspiration from? And find a young Ghana for young see a penim dear, apart from seeing ye be a hanum saying, and find a quaginim dear, a butchery, UK, US, and then a account. Now, a honomono, yenino, a yanum say. Nowadays, no, there is a certain minority. They are championing say sex should not be defined based on male and female. And that is the modern trend.
The acquired trend. And ye will be asinti a trigger and a trendy baha.
A trendy baha. Now, me are making common because me, I'm coming from the mathematical background.
Okay.
And you know, me mao data no. Ye be who omo subscribe to that. A friend is saying,
I follow within that equation. No,
say, almost follow with outside the equation. Any assistance now, almost the other parts.
Okay.
Now, send American. And tis our besha. Sound common is coming from a certain a friend saying part of the world. And no, and a raisy eyebrow. Eyebrow na erase no yen na ye hu se enkrofo bi ahase edi nkomo bi a yen no ye nti ase nkomo ben a nkomo ne se yenya obi a na on identify ne ho ne sex baby opeso ye na yenko amamra no Ghana amamra no assistance now one me senior ye kan assistance now government the constitution and make it clear distinction. But then it reflects our culture and our religion. Saying, say, I think so, check Article 17, check Article 18, 27, it talks about right of women. It talks about gender equality. The emphasis is on male and female.
Yeah.
Then it also gives room for cultural norms and practices. And the whole point is that for our constitution, though it is not, it didn't distinctly defined our sex in the context that we believed in.
All right.
But then it gives room that it is hinging on the culture and practices and the religion that we find ourselves here.
I have a bit of me skeptical kakra. Because Article 17, 18, 27, no, nowhere what they didn't mention a blend of the two. You're a man, you're a woman, or gender, but the PMY examples my obani bema. So can't we hinge around that one and kwana and yes something we can hold on to?
Kyo di medasi. Don't na make us say. Say me, I'm not a lawyer. Lawyers, no, they always get a lacuna out of the readings, no.
Yeah.
Then they will not argue out their point.
Okay.
And once it is not in total, no, they can still go ahead and expand it to favor
go around
exactly
it.
so.
Okay.
But me, I'm coming on the basis, even though it unstipulated clearly there, but you know himself, constitution is hinging on the culture, the religion,
way. Okay.
bodies. I what I'm saying.
Right.
In the still now, we can still make an argument say it still supports what we have now. Now, so no.
Meaning somebody can also go around it and say it gives room for other definitions as well.
And nuntina, then it was prudent, say, we now enact a law to actually make sure, say, now we give a how do we call it, a distinct definition in our constitution.
All right.
Which of course we all are abiding with it. how it fared. But then there was a campaign message from NDC in that, one, they were going to take away e-levy. They were going to now make sure that that law comes into existence.
Family values.
These
law.
two
Yeah.
were very key in their campaign during the 2024 election.
Yeah.
As it stands now, I mean, public notice, him say, a banner e-levy in the year for. Then it comes to identity for a whole year. So, sad, initiative, because the argument was that every bill that has not, though it has been passed, but has not been assented by the president, it dies with that term. And if there is anything, then they should relay it. Then they pass through the process, first reading, second reading, then pass for the president to assent. But I know, say, same posakra net here. All those documents have already been prepared.
You are prepared.
And even if you want, and one say, prepare a certain committee, then on Martinez, then they will review it. Now, for they pass through the process. But at the assistance now,
that's the question you're asking.
That's the question I'm asking.
Once am I now?
Enti no me no free on one. Then it comes to ene enkomo no. Adenti na book no. So I've given the background of the book. Adenti na say a book na be topical issue.
Yeah.
Ni enti topical issue ni say one, yan culture no yempe. And na that a friend is saying that how do you call it? The angular adi a free bano. It was a very topic, a man election tweeted towards a certain political party.
Okay.
That political party no, when in view say, no, in Nikwan say, friends LGBT ni so. Inti se on so down the lane, 1 year trim. Adentina. Book baby send me kind the magnitude of sa book no I didn't need to me PM. The argument will now be say sa book no was prepared and
the previous administration
it take you over. But the book no prepared and sana who take you over there. Adentina you have all the arsenals to actually look into the book. Make sure say and near na unim say ade we dey say enya pia wan hwe be dane asem and it will go against my government. Oh ho akwanya nyina eye na nke bia ubaye no within 1 month na book we bad there, then you can now have a way. But it's been a year,
a whole year.
And ade yaba. You've appointed people, even Director General Ghana Education Service, a new person, with other Naka and the rest, new persons. They've sat aloof. Ashe, Emma Sadi way, etimi ayeden, Abba Abontia. Then it means that the point is that it was a negligence on the part of the government. Because almost spearhead this animal way now, they were being appointed by the government.
Yeah.
And they said, who appointee will be Nasa 1 year. It means that who and a 1 year then 1 year. And tin and penny for say openi etnase Emma a friend saying a mofrari nanka ye bunanka before then. You understand? And the point and say it was a negligence on the part of the government. If you are saying, say, now I've seen a communique withdrawing that handbook, and yes, you see, I mean, the damage has already been caused.
How can it be dangerous and
damaging? Our limelight. Obia, see, and you doing come and see, Mofrano, Omunya, and this is in an SHS book.
Yeah.
Sankrofo in news, Sankrofo in discussions. omo na omo pe TV share any radio. And it means that it's already in the news.
Right.
Even when it's not in a classroom.
It's already circulating.
Circulating. And you know, it's a very high, unpardonable negligence on the part of
can we
government.
look at young Shannon from the angle? Say the wow kind say the world superpowers will learn from other people. Some people in a way control you in a way. Inti yati allegations about some monies being channeled to SI government and Crofui, and sometimes they know, but because powers be what baby are 18 years senti, we are forced to put these things in our books.
So, Meda security. One say, and I was now going to talk about that
Aspect.
Right.
Okay.
Say, not me person me punch here to the extent say, oh, now it's a government not negligent on this Nkofori pattern. Then I now come to the angle and now I say, send your more appointee. When you check the series, that they've appointed a lot of people. They are, and they know the agenda, what actually brought the government. I didn't know all this chain. Omunina asiti aloof. Na di aba.
Okay.
Does it mean that there is a hand? And yen na yenim say, penifone kan say, yes, kwanchan de affair, this can eden. Now, there is a hand, be wa baby. Sa hand, otum say, modu. Anything ama wimu, and penifu nyina no. Omo yen, omo share no, shahan. Senkenye, timemufua, and calculate, and common. Now, let me come back to a friend is saying, the analysis aspect. So check your wordometer. I think day in and day out. I had to say it's giving you microsecond update on the world population. Now as it stands now, world population is 8,270,130,107. That is world population. Now, out of the world population, in terms of percentage, males, shockingly, are more than females.
Seriously?
Yes. So you can check and recheck.
And member does
Yes.
Wow.
So it's 50.28% as against 49.72%.
Yeah, because mados,
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes.
Why?
And in terms of ratio, it's 101:100.
Okay.
Now, we check it, senior mechanic in terms of percentage, nominal figures, no, males, hovers around 4,158,221,418. And a man's here, 4,111,908,689.
Okay.
Now, per oko ehonumuna, there is a research there saying, say, we have 93% of men being heterosexual. So I can say heterosexual. Then they believe, say, omoni a mema, say, everyone is on person obida, ebe oba.
Okay, so 93%.
93%.
And I say, ono di ope, obinina da, ebe oba.
Sir.
Okay.
So that one culminates into a nominal figure of 3,867,145,919. Obano emana femudia. Emana femuni 87%.
87%. That is about 23% there.
Probably 13%.
13%. Okay, 13% there. Person name mema beda.
Sa pepe.
Okay.
And senior mechanic, I always give the nominal figure to actually ascertain the, senior T4 near her for a better year. And we have that to be a 3,577,360,560. Now, yet was why we are talking of bisexuals. A honomono, and
bisexual no chere for no.
Bisexual no there. Ofilise obetimi obada. Ofilise obetimi bema so ada.
So no there baby a woko.
Baby a ho. Na eno no eba mema afemu a is 0.5%.
0.5%.
Which culminates into 20,791,170.
We are see da ho nyina nipa 20 million.
Sir.
No de obetimi akwa. No akwa.
Akwa
The statistics.
any a
now,
member
yeah, member no.
yeah. Na a man so 1%. Into 1% 41,119,087.
Okay.
Into so can nimienu aboma is in excess of 60 million.
60 million.
Yes, into enkrofo a omo de omo dwen se omo de omo betumi ne emada. Omo ne anasa omo ne mema adano. Ebro Ghana mienu. There's a Ghana population. Come mienu boma.
And
yes, ebedu sankrofo. Then we look at omo there either omo ye homosexual and either so me gays and lesbians. And no oba no mema femo and no so ye just is 0.5%, which of course send me ma figure no 20 million. No. Now oba a man so ye 0.5%.
Okay.
I no so ye 20,559,548. Enti say check here. Then you look at a billion. I mean, so check here. Omo heterosexual na. I mean, they believe in heterosexualism. Omo de ane de o kan mienu boma is around 7 billion.
Okay.
But if we as a population is 8.3 billion. Enti the other close to 1 billion. They are at the other side. Omo they now want to change the dynamics.
A small minority.
Exactly so.
How powerful could they be? Against 7 billion, then 1 billion. Say they want to turn things around the way they want it.
So obefia. Na se obebusuam. Na se KOD. Ena owo sika pa.
Yeah.
Emrenya du ape anytime bia bi du no. A ye be fra busuam no. Se KOD maya. Yen twen KOD.
Tenase.
Yen tenase da.
See, so that is where a freeber.
Exactly so. And as it stands now, contra a channel, a friend is saying this other I see myself, how I see myself determine my gender no. US. And as it stands now, US a friend is economy is about a 30 trillion. The next country that comes close, China, which is 17 trillion.
It's about 13 trillion.
You understand?
Above them.
So now you see how powerful where these people, or baby or China, baby asani money free. Na near Yanni say, we dey stress them. Ubonzo back or two, ubi pa na ujina ponchichi. Nan who team free. Uko China was massa jamming. Na me me send
me pen.
Send me who me hono. I mean,
absurd and abnormal.
And I believe, say, Ghanaians, we have to be talking about it. We have to be always discussing it in our closets, in the public, to actually make sure, say, send a strong signal to the power that be, say, we are not accepting it. I know, say, those other side, no, we have some in Ghana. They also come hard. But for me, from my orientation, I still believe that we should go by what we hold.
That's why you hold on.
Yes.
How long can we hold on to that one? Looking at the powers that be. Why and how can we do that? You better yeah. Because you're dying will be.
And see, then it now goes into the other side. According to Abraham Maslow, basic needs, shelter, food, security. Ghana, Onyankopon Shrine. We have arable lands. We have the knowledge. Because when you read history or say Africa is the cradle of mankind, say bebia nipa daseni edikan etnaye no memoha. So it means that we can survive. Mankind survived in African first before any other place.
Okay.
So it means that if we tune ourselves to young area, we can get everything that we want, develop it, and become sufficient. Say, yenya yaduane yebedie, yenya baby yedi eti beto. Ani nyina free ha. Na enko free no ho a.
Does it count that easy?
Exactly so. And you know, no na say say ni American enkomo no ebekọ na say yebetumi hold on to your orientation. Then it will come from say yen economy no ye building ye.
I'll come back to you. Me call Dr. Lawrence Lowell and to me and Bibi, but ye couldn't come over Ahumana so now on also at the side or not at the aba. Doc, good morning.
Good morning.
Na and inside the pe here.
Oh, ready to moya pa.
Prof mum fache me wadaroma.
Oh, ni nkabe.
Right. Yeah, share the sneaking or the putting of the LGBTQ in our curriculum. Yeah, and they ayenchinu show yeah, share from the educational perspective. Na yeah, I mean two views about what is going on from educationally. Then a bit me akafa.
Oh, sir. Ofane Ghana ye breast uche bia no a. E wo mu say ebetuma ye independent decision making e fa ngomasua so ye but entumi cost ama ne nye ama ne enni na so. Say it say even in curriculum development we need to consider cultural perspective.
Okay.
Moral decency, and then stakeholders also interest. I say, yeah, inculcate customer acceptance. Send a buyer at the end of the day, a buyer beneficiary to those learning. And you can say a year impose. Therefore, say to me, be na a day abese young con, but we are said, don't understand the man they come.
Okay.
Nemo, I was saying, yen beyer and pastor, ama yen ya de beyer juman. How about a woman in Africa? And say, yen ya don't see a better yaho. Ndiabama, Kwasibuni, Debiano, Wakayashe, send your or no penunumu. Mamma from you. Emra Sadi Yoyumu. What the buy Emma Yumua? You will quote the Bebrenoa. Over to match one idea because opinion leaders are a babwa match near no a very fast dear. Young culture, and yes, I had the yonun. Religion, and yes, I had the yonun. Both the Christian and the Islam, and into. And he said if a quayimuno, Amambra into. Or some of what a war man who might digit generation should be a yes, tunum to mu. And I say, ye say, Amma, young Quada noa, a war man who no, Elsia, up and so, is as if yassin around a course up and so. Yabra, a busy and say, every year no.
And yes, but Obeka say we're in a global world, global village. They say they are seeing into some of the culture ya copy. Ntiada na we are body and no the into.
Mama can't come back when you are a year at the hospital. Next, I asked them.
Okay.
Because the Bronia or the Chrysosomba, a Bibremono. Or say our rear back, it's a home of Barama and no bar. And she won't mean worry a macra you because of Omo. Won't you mean worry ma be no cry? It's ya Yamasom. I said, the Ubetima, our Bema, Ubetimi or Babetimi, our bar. Oh, the Kakasa and my boom one, and Tiazo woman is saying.
Okay.
I was here to meet Jay and Nanso. Said, I am quite and ra. Now you quite a fast dear who film Quasumua, and net, and you can say young Quabu.
Okay.
Anna, Miss Wood said, it's son say, Bob Brenti, Anna, Sadio, I am how.
Yeah, Bobra.
Oh, yes.
How and why?
Oh, Mamma Fan call in ya. Ah, our Burkina Faso. and I'm out 2 years or the better. I was about to to cry and make a me.
Aye, Burkina Faso. Adama
Yeah,
Traore. Yeah.
Traore. Or boy, the team was our Bobo on the bra in coat. A debia, my friend by our money, be a winning the question or money to say.
A tumpon
Say,
pa.
every 4 man of crime for the next 10 years, it will be the best country in Africa with freedom of everything to the people over there. So, and the acquire said, yeah, Miss Hannah, I can't straight away. You got the baby Bobby and I could be a domain, but you know what, and you will be inside the Maya no Mexica. I know they say I have to say, and boy, I young when they can. Look at Minister of Education or money, a chiwa there, it is haram. It is haram in the Islamic religion. And he's going to champion. If not on politics, then I give it to a man about.
I see.
And maybe from one there. And to me, I saw a man. Amwa. And in Penny, you know whom you knew, no message in I. Yano, Katasum, so I say, yeah, per se, yanka, near Yadiatoho, not I said to the soon, Dabi.
And on accusations and counter accusation, 2018, MBP Apenso, a PMO JHS, and I say, in France, say, basic school. 2026, a PMO or SHS. Okay, so not these two political parties now alternative power.
What was it? NDC MPP. Say, me chairman, ya. On money ye dear pan, your funny percentage, 5% or margin.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yeah.
5%.
95 for your personal gains.
Wow.
Oh, yes. And then your 12 barrier opposition, and say a bit to medical command, and almost start for the next 4 years election. Some of us will be winning. Your 12 barrier and wow, party back winning, now back on the fuck of us and next phase of Babette as well. And I did be about 1 more man at Tumpon, Yankasaho. Near M1 and your debate home.
I see.
Say, Nebra, the meeting man who would be same more. The debating home or parliament, any question debating home. Not same no you boo and you go so parliament, any question you boo and you go so.
Oh, but I'm 1 or 2 be pay. I'll be okay.
So, what me for win to cry. That Ben, I got talk, I'm a MPsa, or my debating say it's kind of.
And see. NC.
Oh, fine PPNDC. Now, I say, yeah, situation analyst. Obenya Obia. It has sent now for 1 and back one, and 1 more liquor.
And correct.
It is about Benya, the Debbie's cow with you. And none of that birthday party, no. Ghana, as it is. What kind of man for even Dubai 2 days ago on my castle Nipan Coso.
Yeah.
But as it is now, you kind of world best 4 attraction centers at Dubai Kahon. I got a food and a quantum Koyaduma. Some years back, me person me call to because research I'm here. Now Ghana is far better than Malaysia, but Ghana for Malaysia compare Paddy.
Yeah.
In this year, penny for 1% or more man anymore. And give it to me. Send a Traore area, no. Even if you should partner with some other countries about Bayana, never young Kwakwa, we need to do that. Send a better and when you're to me, but we are not doing.
Does it bring to the fore, sir, it's time for Africa, say, unity because
that is the point. And sir, I don't know come and come out by ya man of kind. I'm an annual. Now you knew once yes, I knew to kind of correct. It was a fair with a common command to say, and say, my quiet Babapa. But yes, I perceive a jatum. You took me out of fast bonnet. African countries say, a year giant in who said the vision, no, a vision and Kababo man development. So, NDC MPP. Lomba car, a perceive boy man and cost warning and manema, though they will do something little, no more. But the greater percentage in a personal gain. Sentissa, and unless I'll say, open so by your man penny, and now can you for all my penny. Now, what's from me? if it is really ube so man pa na ya ntwa ma wanka ha ba na wo
me na mse ma won so me nka wo ha wo sen
nti nka ha ne sen but na akoya sen foforo so one person be obeti ase be ma yen hwe race e so presidential election within the MPP for now the comfort abada ho no ma yen tumi siesie ni ba konfa ne mesen nko na obia pebi even including the education minister I feel now the principals say papa ebeba o de be your campaign wo ho no mfie nwotwe na no tumi anyo enti no kwasam ne say your politicians no emwaye na sembo ho no mo kan nipa nyi wutum but e bia nya ne bone to a ade ba ko a apra Africa democracy and religion ti only omo ekase democracy is not good for Africa no ya adwene ana oh that be sorry I can say me though nipa no won dwene by independent decision maker ade a waye bebre na no aboa sense ye be debate wo ho na ya prolong issues. I see. It is better. I see. What about religion ya? Say e dey some ba Africa no and e ma kwa me dey ya mamre your culture ya almost tell you know. Esum nyame a nka we are the better people in the world for now. Yeah. But omo be destroy your culture. No do omo dey bre yen. Say yen fa won dey nya adwuma. Which is not helping us. What the power is some problem. When a Christopher you are wearing say. And then a mamre so our reaction you moon. And now what I cut. When is going to me worry? Who party your bed and our race, you know. Nina can't mamma who you could find. I said, one young sounds one. Yes, one worry. Boka so, enti never do a honoma, your first friend, honoma, I'm wying. Na yen pese bede ye ho ne agye yo na eda so epre so se omonye emayen enti minia say pese be come no credit though there's a debate going on but the right thing must be put in the right place. All right. Omunya debate no na yen call no direct. All right. If we say nipa a won dey sa akonu na be share yen call no ti bia e mu bia mu no empene so saa nti emwa omunyai yo prof you better say I think say second topic you don't give us time to talk about it but you better prof me nya one na you say appropriate time be na see ne kwa prof ntimi ameka kensa nkone na host that's prof and on pay yo me so better say e kema tie ko so ya omujo so Professor Lawrence Lowe, Director, Senior Consultant, Reason Consulting, RC Group Limited Company, Ghana, and RC Global Group, UK, and Yenino Edin Komono. My member, Mahona Fee. Yenshare the other aspect. You wait 5 minutes. I don't know. We'll have time to go through that. Yenshare the other aspects. The advisory group page, Presidential Advisory Group on Economy. Yenshare. Na how impactful it can be for development of the nation because yenya senchi retreat yenya a lot of economic management teams policies ahodo a yede aba ye be boa maga be wiase no ye be kasa bebre ye be chocho bebre but I don't know how we progress from there. Mami too in the next 5 minutes.
KOD anya iba benden e be dim komonza Mr. Edu Mr. and Mrs. Boche na mechi amunyuna KOD on say we dey edino de bia no esesa
economic management team
see Yalabedu page that is Presidential Advisory Group on Economy. Now, say Oshe Article 78 now. Ebuama yenina ehun say or said there should be an advisory team that actually help institutions to run. And one thing now Oshe every government institution be an board because they serve as the advisory team. Enema airport chima to chima omutumi ye.
But now, let's look at the name no kra. economic management team, presidential advisory group on
economy.
Advisory. The words, the terms I am use woman. Because over too much for the assembly parameter.
And on say per young Ghana young constitution, the powers no reside in the president.
To the open way.
Exactly so. And it say onuna emfani say so beto aso 2 terms na say bi wakọ 1 term a ono besan akogina efani say post na ya to aba na yeden ama no enti bibia na oye no ye say wo de ye de bibia ama wo ye sensunsanso ne ba wa na obeji enti there can't be any better name given to that than to
advice.
But in that advice, no, you check the friends and the members. Me them person me who members no. Then I just want to critique something small. Ofano friends and members now. You know say the chair will be the president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Then the vice
no na be chair na.
The okay.
The president.
President na friends saying younger sir chair. Ba kuna etwa mu ne de na a friend is saying vice and na chair but we the president on one chair then vice e wo ho obefa obi beka say the dynamics no obefa Adentina Bank of Ghana Bank of Ghana governor Ambembi ba o check here your Dr. Wampa
former
ofa a friend is saying Dr. Kwabena Dufonso on say former governor of Bank of Ghana. And see, if nothing at all, we have people who have presided over a friend saying the Bank of Ghana, Nipa 2, who we are now. I can say Adentina Minister of Finance and Finance and so on also encounter. Ushe se oba Minister of Finance. Nana Oye Mensa. Ono or a former Deputy Finance Minister. No, was a former Trade Minister. Dr. Kwabena Dufo, why a finance Minister of Finance, Eda. Enti ebano sa 2 monetary and then a finance policy. Omunina no, they've been captured. Now for the wako academia, but academia no, a little bit challenge.
Okay.
Though when you check her, Professor Priscilla, or no dear, the background no, true and true. Economics. But Professor Patience or no dear we checking the background or a BSc nursing and assign a twaso a nursing and sana or veered into management a business aspect.
Okay.
But in Ninano sa 2 professors here omunina can advisory committee all of them are University of Ghana. And now 1 department. Now, public universities, private universities, the likes of Valley View, no more. Economists, phobia, any one.
To some kind of defect
because who call a KNUST Professor Abeye, Professor Grace in Cancer Munina, Omunina, I then. Ewo honum. Uba Amstead Professor Isaac Boateng. Omunyina ewo honum. So oko me omo amini wom na me body. Professor Professor Adekum Boateng. Omunyina no omo a omo esenka at least 2 kra na ode ba. Ongofa ni na Free University of Ghana.
Yeah.
Esa na emaye hu se bia no sort ya say na fedie waba the other side no say some Jonas na waba stock exchange CEO madam omo de any private sector no and I think say it's okay but aside then no when I look into it again I see say all of them no they are aged.
Wow. You need any
because ni nyinaa no economy no chunk ni nyinaa no ejina boys ni girls ni so so ti ase enti say enko yi a omo betimi advice we yi pa no yes ankrofo no enti if nothing at all that group ne so should have been captured in the advisory team.
I wish
and
we had
those
time.
ones now me who say
yes, we will still critique it. Yakasa. My time na so. Thank you. I know, sir, NC we will continue some other time because we need to delve deeper into it now. How a bit impactful to the development or the economy of the nation. Thank you.
You are welcome.
That's it. We Emmanuel Okai Butchi and Otise Yaninu Edi and Common. My main for we and twas Yami had more china yen sound man Samuel Sapon ne mami eyeno baso Samuel Sapon ne mami eyeno baso enti ma yenye hu dedi kakra na yemfa ma no enti baso ewo sankori abom Madam Janet Enima yetafre no anti Enima na yeno baso wiki ne bebaso nyame adoma ne 16th January ewo abom na afi wadampem Saturday no 17th na o abom 4 am to 9 am yakopen krabe ewo abom RC Cemetery na afi yi na nkasa da hyeso ewo abom Town Park 12 p.m. no to 6 p.m. nyame adoma no kwesi ada 18th of January ebeko abom RC Church, Roman Catholic Church, 7:30. Nafi, Yasan Abetrans Kwesiada na ewo Abom Town Park, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Nebusiano at Nasi, Monday, 19th January. Ewo Abom Family House. Enti ya yenua, ya weka, ya colleague Samuel Sapon ne mame. Ya mi admo china, ya ko na ya kwa kujam no. Ofana mbwa.
Aye.
Ya kwa kujam.
Kuja.
Right. Over. Yankwa ina
birthday no ba ko pe bi na wa.
Oh, okay.
Inti ma me tekra. Happy birthday sonko ne de ma Mrs. Jacqueline Opon. This is Jacqueline Opon, a cyber security consultant. Also CEO of Vehicle Inspection Technical Organization, DVLA Accra, Kumasi, and Techiman. Also the MD for S-Class Group of Companies. And na oda. Enunti Mrs. Jacqueline Opon, Mrs. Jacqueline Opon, and Yankopon the Afia counter way free joyful ladies Anes, and Afio Hima Efia Nyanta. Omne for what I mouse unyame and Yokasi.
Right. Happy birthday, ko Emma, my beautiful sister Charity, Equia Edu. Oko Tepanesin and Midwifery College. Or say, may the good Lord bless her with good life, health, and then knowledge. From Dr. Abedi Kwadaso of TKB Microfinance Service Ewo Busheng. Sanso and a happy birthday Enko Enfama Jeff Ade Yetafrel Nana Oyejuma Ewo Crew from may this birthday bring you joy, good health and prosperity from his parents, and not forgetting Yvonne Mirabel Godiva and then Obaya Ewo Kijitia Dubai Dr. Abedi Korea and Odiwe Brian. Nafi, happy birthday, Dr. Nana Inti Ejekum, Asantiachim Domia Bra, Chidomhene. Osimi, every step you take in this new year be guided by wisdom and then protected by grace. May doors of opportunity open for you, and may your hearts always be filled with joy and gratitude. From Bishop Dr. Emmanuel Kwejuba Boa. No say wish you happy birthday. So also happy birthday Nkoma Samolapia Kubiawo and Kwantakesi. So may God bless you with long life and good health from Comfort Azuma and then Josku Alumni. I'm gonna say wish you happy birthday. Happy birthday Enko Enfama Reverend Enkribwesiako, a former Presbyterian district minister. So God bless you, Uncle, from Osempekeni Samson. We'll see you wish you happy birthday. We say happy birthday and come Miss Jane Asante Mampong. We free Justice Mafu Kessben Newsroom. No say you wish Miss Jane and so happy birthday. Na ehon ensem and so no. Right. Sofu can come near Sofu can come birthday.
Okay, can come.
And hey, Samum. I'm munching me and I'm in ye. Yeah, okay. No. Papa, yɛde asi
Yɛwie.
ewie nyame yɛ adom a ɔkyena ɔde ɔdomdom yɛ a amansanti bɛbrɛw na democracy so atra so nyame adom ɔkyerɛ nwummerɛ Professor Smasapo ɛbɛba na ne research na ɔyɛyɛ no the President John Dramani Mahama the first year no ibenya adagye na yɛwura mu ayie na wakyerɛkyerɛ sɛdeɛ nneɛma no tie wei ɛyɛ based on figures, facts and figures sɛdeɛ amanfoɔ ɛhu ɔmampanin Mahama the first year of the second coming no yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ ɔba yɛde asi nti yɛnnuabaa fiasewa
Oba pa fiasewa
yɛkyia no nanɔpɛ
woman baako pɛ
sɛ woman yɛkyia no today de Kwabena Owusu Dankwa wote wɔfa Kofi Apia nka malam yɛyɛ na hyɛ dwumadi yɛde but together with our backroom staff yɛde maakye aba na wieyɛ ɛnɛ anɔpɛ Sergio Laka and the rest of the sports crew ɛba na afei Friday's edition of Midfield Action ɔmo ɛde atoa so amae yakra mo bye bye.
We'll be right back. Gotta pay some bills.
Across the continent, the family meets once again. From Ivory Coast to Tanzania, Nigeria to Angola, everyone's got something to say. Until